In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build a powerful automated workflow in Make, specifically connecting your Google Sheets data to send personalized emails. This is a fantastic way to streamline your processes, automate repetitive tasks, and ensure your team always receives the latest updates. Make is a no-code automation platform that allows you to connect your favorite apps and build complex workflows without writing a single line of code. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, let's dive right in. First, we're going to connect the Trigger app, which is the source that fetches or monitors incoming data. Open your Make dashboard and click Create a new scenario. You'll be presented with a blank canvas. That's where all the magic happens. Click the large plus circle to add your first module. Now you'll see a search bar. Search for the app you want to pull data from. Perhaps you're using Google Sheets, Typeform, or Airtable. This module will be the doorway to bringing your data into Make. Select a watch or get trigger event. For example, watch rows if you're pulling data from a Google Sheet, or watch responses if you're monitoring a Typeform form. This tells Make to continuously monitor that app for updates. Click Add to securely link and authorize your account connection. Make requires this connection to access and pull your data. It's a standard security measure, so don't worry, you'll only be granting access to the apps you actively use within Make and will ensure your data remains private. Next, we're going to add the Destination Action app, the app that receives the data from your trigger. Hover over the right edge of your trigger module and click Add another module. This is where the data gets sent to do something useful. Choose your destination app. Maybe you want to send emails via Gmail, Slack, or even HubSpot. Selecting the right app is crucial for getting the most out of your automation. Select an action event. For example, create a draft to automatically compose an email or send a message to immediately transmit a notification. Set up or select the account connection for this app. This links Make to your chosen destination, allowing it to send the data. A key tip here is to always check the account connection settings. Make provides clear instructions regarding permissions, so ensure everything is configured correctly for optimal performance. Frequently, a missing or incorrectly configured connection is the root cause of automation failures, so double check it's all set up correctly. Now let's talk about mapping the data fields. This is the process of linking the output data variables of the first app to the input fields of the second app. This is where the real power of Make comes to life. Double-click the Destination Action module to open its configuration panel. You'll see blank text or input fields. These are the areas where you'll define how the data from your trigger will be used. Click inside any blank text or input field, for example, to, subject, or message content. A panel will pop up showing the available data items or variables pulled from your trigger module. This panel displays a list of all the data extracted from your trigger app, neatly organized and ready for you to use. Click or drag the specific data blocks, for instance, email address, first name, or text, into the corresponding input fields. Make will automatically replace these blocks with live data when the scenario runs, creating a dynamic and personalized workflow. A common pitfall is accidentally selecting the wrong data block. Always double check that you're linking the correct variable to the appropriate field. Pay close attention to the names. It's easy to make a mistake. Let's build a little example. Imagine you're tracking leads in a Google Sheet. You could trigger a Make scenario whenever a new row is added to that sheet. This would pull the lead's name, email address, and phone number. Then you could use that data to automatically send a personalized welcome email using Gmail. You'd map the email address field from your Google Sheet to the To field in your Gmail module, the first name to the subject, and the text field to the message content, allowing you to craft a truly tailored message. The system doesn't just move data, it builds intelligent workflows and connections. If you found any value in today's video, hitting that like button is a small gesture that makes a huge difference in helping others find our content. We're always looking to grow, so please drop a note in the comments, whether it's a specific part you enjoyed or a suggestion on how we can level up our production. We read every single one, and your feedback directly shapes what we build next. To recap, we've walked through connecting Google Sheets to Gmail by creating a scenario, adding trigger and action modules, and mapping the necessary data fields. This process enables you to automate personalized email communications based on live data. Your next step could be to explore more advanced actions like adding conditional logic to your scenarios or integrating with other apps. Save this video for future reference and revisit it whenever you need a reminder of these steps.